in Rome, the Eternal City. Where it costs
€6 for a cappuccino, 24 euros for a plate of pasta. Tons of tourists everywhere. Wait. Let's take a step back. Yes, Rome is expensive and it's packed with tourists, but I'm going to show you how you can enjoy this incredible city on a budget and a few tips for how you can see things off the beaten tourist path. First things first, getting up early is key when you want to see the main sights of Rome. I'm here at the Trevi Fountain at around 7 a.m. It's pretty crowded, but trust me, by 11 it's going to be absolutely packed. Time to make a wish. If it comes true, it means I'll come back to Rome.
And another timing tip. Try to visit Rome outside of July and August. I really like May and September, for example. You won't have the summer crowds or the heat.
Ta-da! It's the Pantheon. Considered to be one of the best preserved ancient Roman buildings in the city, and I have to say, it's so fun to be one of the only people here this early in the morning. I'm done now. No more silliness.
Next stop, Italian breakfast at Cafe Emporio alla Pace, popular with both locals and tourists.
I'm here for a cafe or espresso and cornetto, which is a croissant. And this is a very typical Italian breakfast. To stand at the bar, have your cafe and cornetto. This espresso costs just €1 if I stand at the bar and drink it.
At most places, prices are higher if you sit at a table. Now I head to one of Rome's iconic plazas, Piazza Navona.
So, we have to talk about accommodation. Rome can be expensive, but I still really recommend staying in the city center. That way you can walk to all the major sites easily, even if you spend a little bit more money than you would if you stayed farther out.
If you're lucky, you might find a room for around €120 a night.
I have to show you one of Rome's most interesting and free features. These public fountains. There are 2,500 of them all over the city. They're called nasoni, or big noses. So bring a reusable bottle and fill up.
When it comes to getting around, I prefer to see Rome on foot.
But if you're tired of walking, don't hesitate to take public transportation. In Rome, there's a metro, buses, and trams.
A single trip ticket costs €1.50, and there are options for 48 or 72-hour tickets too, which will save you even more.
Rome is notorious for having heavy traffic, so avoid taking a taxi if you want to save money. Light is totally green.
The Colosseum, completed in 80 AD, is one of the most iconic structures of the ancient Roman period. It's infamous for its gruesome gladiator battles, but these days, it can be a fight to enter this place on a budget.
The cheapest way is to book your tickets through the Colosseum's official website a month in advance. If you don't do that, you'll be forced to take an expensive tour with a tour group the day you arrive.
Or wait hours in line for official tickets released on the day. Keep in mind that Rome's state-owned archaeological sites and museums are free the first Sunday of the month. To learn more, I catch up with Silvia Prosperi, a tour guide and history expert. She takes me to the former religious, cultural, and political center of ancient Rome, the Roman Forum.
So we've established it can be a little bit tricky to get tickets to the Colosseum, but it's not the only place in Rome where you can see ancient Roman history Where are we now? What else do you recommend for tourists?
So we are in front of the Valley of the Forum, and you can get easily here with a ticket called Forum Pass that you can buy online or even at a ticket office the same day that you decide to visit without waiting in line. This is the largest archaeological park in Europe that is right in the middle of a city. This is the place where for 500 years the most important decisions on the world history were taken. People like Julius Caesar or Cicero or Mark Antony have been making speeches over here, so I think it's very, very significant.
So we've said that one Sunday a month, Rome's public museums and archaeological sites are free to the public. Which ones do you recommend waiting for?
According to me, the best use of that Sunday is Ostia Antica. That can be reached by train. It's a 40 minutes ride for a very cheap ticket. And if you go there very early, 8:30, 9 a.m. when the excavations open, you don't have any line. You are given a ticket for free and you have an ancient town that was the harbor of Imperial Rome to explore by yourself.
After all this exploring, I've worked up an appetite.
I'm starving. Allora mangiamo. Let's eat. Fortunately, Rome is full of restaurants and mouth-watering food.
Another budget-friendly tip: avoid restaurants on or near the touristic squares. They're probably going to be overpriced, and the food may not even be that great. Anyway, there are plenty of options to try, as the Italians say, da portare via, to take away. Let's learn more at Antico Forno Roscioli. This legendary bakery has been family-run for generations. I caught up with owner Pierluigi Roscioli.
Ciao Pierluigi.
Sara, buongiorno. Buongiorno.
Ciao.
Benvenuta da Roscioli.
Grazie.
Prego.
What can you tell people who want to eat on a budget in Rome?
Basically, in bakeries in Rome, you can find several kinds of pizza. And pizza is a democratic food. So in bakeries, you can find something that is really easy and not very expensive. You can eat with 2 or 3 euros. I can show you the way we prepare it.
Wow. Where the magic happens.
Yes. The peculiarity of the Roman pizza is that it's cooked like bread. It's a very simple dough, just oil and salt. And it has a very long cook because it's 12 to 15 minutes. It's cooked in huge oven for bread. The real one, the typical one you find in bakeries, not in pizzerias. It is. This is the real version. Pizza bianca with mortadella.
Wow.
The real Roman breakfast.
It's amazing.
Grazie, Schumann. And these are suppli, really easy. Just tomato sauce with mozzarella, stuffed with a little heart of mozzarella, and then the rice is deep fried with a crust of bread.
Oh, wow. Looks a little bit hot, but I will try that one in a minute.
The complete name is suppli on the phone, suppli al telefono, because when you open them, you can connect both parts with the line.
That's hilarious.
The traditional Roman suppli on the phone.
Most tourists don't know about the place we're going to next, Palazzo Colonna. This palace still belongs to one of the oldest noble families in Rome. The stunning gallery is a jewel of the 17th century Roman Baroque period.
I really feel like a princess in here. And honestly, I would so much rather spend the day here than waiting in long lines at the Vatican. And yes, it costs 15 euros to enter the gallery, but I think it's worth it. You get to see incredible works of art by some of the Baroque period's leading artists. And while we're talking about art, keep in mind that Rome has over 900 churches, many of which also have works by some of the great Renaissance and Baroque masters. Those are free to enter.
Let's cross the Tiber River to my favorite neighborhood, bohemian and lively Trastevere.
It's true, tourists love Trastevere, but there are many places that locals frequent too.
I meet up with actress Marta Anna Borochinska from Rome. She takes me to legendary bar San Callisto, open for decades, where the prices are still reasonable.
€7 for 2 spritz.
So he was saying that he's here since like 54 years.
Oh, wow.
The same guy.
Wow.
54
Same guy.
years.
I also found out why it's important to toast like an Italian.
Just like do like this, and then we need to put it down before we drink, because if not, you won't make love to anyone anymore. And actually, it's bad luck. So in Italy, we cannot allow to not make love to anyone again.
I asked Marta Anna why she loves Trastevere.
I choose it because it's really when you can see like all parts of Rome gathering together. You can see the rich part, you can see the poor part, you can see the freaks, you can see the people, you know, from the bank accounts. I mean, it's really every person can find themselves here because it's really representative of Rome. Actually, in Trastevere, there are a lot of places, Bar San Callisto, for example. It is, and it has to be a touristic part because it's really historical and it really represents what Rome means from a lot of aspects. But still, I mean, we Romans love to go there. I'm not going to a touristic part of Rome, I'm still going to the heart of it.
I can't resist following Marta Anna to another one of her favorite Trastevere hangouts, Big Star. I learned why sharing a tagliere, or antipasti board, is a great way to spend an evening. This costs just €18.
What we Italians do is actually basically take a wine and then take a taglieres to share. So you have bread that you can combine with whatever you want, you can share, and actually it's good because you have a lot of food, and while you chat, it lasts all the night.
So good quality, low prices. We like that. I had an incredible day in Rome, and I think I showed you a lot of ways that you can save money too, even if I threw away a perfectly good euro into the Trevi Fountain. But I hope my wish comes true and I can come back to Rome soon.
Yeah, sure, and you'll always be welcome.
Grazie mille. Ciao.